Is that the Statue of Liberty? Welcome back to another episode of Book at Janno, where we take you on our adventure, either from home or around the world. It is Lady Liberty. Welcome to the USA and New York City, although you can't see much of it here. We hailed one of these taxis and said goodbye to the Queen Mary. The taxi driver drove me nuts. He would never turn on his wipers. We are at Times Square. Unbeknownst to me, when I booked our hotel, we were right next to Times Square. Our first stop was the 9/11 Memorial and Museum. This is the survivor tree. It was taken off-site, nursed back to health, and replanted. We signed up for the guided tour, and it was well worth it. The reflecting pools, also known as the reflecting absence. The parapets around the pool list the names of the 2,983 victims, both from the 1993 and the 2001 attacks. Inside the museum, which is mostly located underground, features artifacts like the last column and the exhibits of the history from that day. You're not allowed to take pictures of the Wall of Faces room, which shows all the pictures of the people who lost their lives that day. Very humbling and a must-see. We're in the Oculus, which is right next to the World Trade Center and the 9/11 Memorial. It's a major transportation hub and an upscale mall. And now it's dinner time. So, there's a subway that we're trying to get to, but there's a marathon going on.
Yeah, about 15,000 people.
And we can't cross the street. We're going to see the Statue of Liberty today, and you want to make sure you get your tickets through the National Park Service, because all of the others don't take you to the island and you don't get to walk around the statue. Let's see, how many cell phones can I get in my video? The other thing is, if you want to go to the pedestal or the crown, you need to get your tickets in advance because it's pretty booked up. But she's pretty impressive. Look at that bolt. I recommend going early, as we spent a majority of our day there, which didn't leave us much time at Ellis Island. We did have time to do a passenger search for my grandfather. Since we'd just been on an ocean liner that resembled the Titanic, we thought we should take in this play. It was not what we expected. It turns out it was a spoof about the Titanic, but it was still a pretty good play. St. Patrick's Day Parade in New York. It is a must-see when in New York. Here we are at
Grand Central Station.
Then you go down a level and you have all these eateries. And we ate our way through New York. Turns out this was our favorite, and it was just across the street from our hotel. We walked a ton and we saw a lot. This was just one day, but we averaged about 20,000 steps a day. And this was to make my brother jealous, but also a bucket list item. Take note of the Jumbotron. And these are our seats. Do you notice anything missing? Maybe a Jumbotron? Extremely disappointing, but we checked off another item on the bucket list. It's time to go home. We enjoyed New York, but we're glad to be going home. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Book at Janno, and stay tuned for the next one.